Hi, this is For Us to Us Black Culture. I'm here to inspire, encourage, and help us do better. Today, I'm going to talk about relationships. Everyone is always interested in how can I have a great relationship. We're all looking for love all the time. So I have 20 characteristics that makes a relationship marriage material. You don't want to just date to be dating. You don't want to waste years of your life, time. Life is unpredictable. Things are happening very fast and quickly. Things change in a drop of an eye. So, I'm going to give you 20 characteristics to look for in a mate. One is you need to value each other. So, time. You want somebody that wants to spend a time with you. You don't have to be calling saying, "Why you didn't call me? Where you at?" You want to be emotionally affirming. That's important. To be uplifting, affirming. You want somebody that's complimentary, honest, loving, accepting responsibility for one's actions. Hey, if you make a mistake, apologize. Someone that's willing to say, "I'm sorry." Sharing parental responsibilities is another important factor. Especially, when you get married, you have children, you want to make sure that the person is willing and able to sacrifice their time, take off work if they need to take off work for the child. Us, the woman, shouldn't have to always be the one taking off, making sure the child has needs met. Both parties should be doing that. That's important characteristics. When you talk about children, make sure you talk about children. Communicating openly and truthfully, being honest and open with one another. You see that when you're dating, be honest. That's key. Expressing empathy. Empathy is important. Showing you care. Being a positive and nonviolent role model for your children. You don't want to be hollering and screaming and fussing and fighting. I'm going to talk about that in part two. Part two is I'm going to talk a lot about that because that can lead into domestic violence. And I want you to understand domestic violence, that's serious. It's running rapid. Sharing equal responsibility in household financial decisions, that's important. Talking about finances, talking about how do you want to save, how do you want to, what accounts do we have, joint, single, that's important. Got to talk about it. They being tight dating, that might not be somebody that you might want to spend the rest of your life with. Be willing to compromise and resolve disagreements in a mutually satisfying manner. Yes, that's important. Like I said, you want to be able to speak calmly, lovingly. You don't want the sun to go down on your anger. It's important. Listen attentively. Listening is important. Somebody sharing how they feel, what's going on in their life. Listen. Don't always say what you think and how you think someone should feel. Listen to their true feelings. That's important when you're looking for a marriage, a partner. Uphold your faith, spirituality, beliefs. It's important to have a look at your spirituality. Worship together. Pray together. Cry together. Life is tough. Marriage, it's important. It's still cool. It's still the right thing to do. Not just temporarily, not like a revolving door. So that's why it's good to have an understanding. These things that I'm talking about, marriage material, these are the qualities you want to look for. Trust, honesty, be respectful. If you can't trust one another, it's not going to be good. And it starts in the dating phase. Supportive, being supportive. Like I said, you can't uplift enough. Give 100% of kind words constantly. Being dependable, responsible. If you're dating, if you say you're going to be somewhere, be there. That's important. That's the quality you want. That's marriage material. Respectful about one's thoughts and feelings. That's important. I can't say these things enough. Can't say it enough. Generous, thoughtful. That's important. Show up with some flowers. Show up with something, ladies. You can come with something too. In the dating, you come too. Be kind. If he's treating you right, he's helping you, and he's loving on you, and he's showing you he wants to spend the rest of his life with you. You know, make each other happy. It's important. So that's marriage material. And then when you get married, well, before you get married, I advise you to make out a contract with these things that I've mentioned, or anything else you may know or add, and sit down and discuss. These are my needs. This is what I need. Make sure you have an understanding of what you all need. Man to woman, woman to man. Understand that. Because we are different. I hope that's been helpful. I want us to stay together. I want unity. I want us to love each other. Black to the power, baby.